The Buddha teaches that fear does not prevent death, it prevents life. Fear stands for two different acronyms depending on how you want to view it. FEAR, forget everything and run. That's the first. Or face everything and rise. The choice is yours. In all my years being a speaker, I realized that fear serves an important purpose in my life. Fear is a motivator. If I fear illness, it motivates me to look after myself, to eat healthy, to exercise, to meditate. If I fear loneliness, I am motivated to nurture the relationships in my life. The one word that is hidden in the meaning of fear is responsibility. If we did not experience fear, we would not be held responsible for that which we feared in the first place. For example, if I did not have a fear of fulfilling my life's purpose, I would not be held responsible for stepping into my greatness. If you fear being alone, you would not be held responsible for meeting your life partner. A fun fact about fear is that babies are born with only two fears, and those are the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. The rest are learned fears. Babies aren't born afraid of the dark. They become afraid of the dark when an older sibling tells them that there's a monster hiding under their bed. So where else does fear come from if we're not born with it? The answer is that fear comes from experiences that are less than pleasant. The stories we tell ourselves about ourselves become our reality. And the stories we tell ourselves are a result of our life experiences, for better or worse. For example, when I was a little girl, I loved to sing. In fact, my childhood dream was to grow up and become a singer. Until one day my story changed. It took a major detour. I was brought up taking private singing lessons. They were the highlight of my week. I adored my teacher. Her name was Renee. Renee was a known Italian opera singer who performed with the big names such as Pavarotti. She was strict and sweet at the same time and made me feel like I had what it takes to actualize my dream. So when I was 15 years old, Renee began preparing me for a live performance. The song I was going to sing was The Music of the Night from Phantom of the Opera. It was a piece that would really exhibit my ability to sing a wide range from super high to super low notes. Now, those of you who are familiar with this song know that there is one specific part that gets super duper high. It's a feat only to be performed by the brave and courageous. I prepared for months, and on the night of the performance, before I went live, Renee had me backstage doing a rigorous set of breathing exercises and warm-ups. Minutes later, there I was in front of all my family members, friends, and complete strangers. I start my piece, I start to sing, all is going really well, and I can see the looks of pleased faces and smiles radiating throughout the audience. I felt really good and confident about myself. And then it happened. It was time for the climax, the highest note of the entire piece. I took in a deep breath to prepare, and on the exhale, air came out. No sound, no words, just air. I had missed my moment. And like a wave in the ocean that goes from high to low, I saw the wave of faces in the audience go from pleased to concerned. I continued to sing the rest of the piece as though nothing happened, even though inside of myself I was humiliated. And I waited until I was backstage to do the only thing I knew how to do in order to purge from this experience. I cried. And what do you think the stories I told myself about myself were? I'm a failure, a disappointment. And even bigger was an unconscious contract I signed with the universe that said, I will never be seen singing in public ever again. That was the last time I ever saw Renee. In fact, it was the last time I sang in public for years. The fear I had of singing in front of others robbed the world of my gift. So why did I share this with you? Because I deeply believe that inside of you is a hidden gift, whether you're aware of what it is or not. And to the extent that you allow fear to debilitate you is the extent that you rob the world of this precious gift. Now, I don't mean you have to go out and become the next president of the United States or the next Beyonce. It doesn't matter how big or how small your gift is. But once you find it, you must act resiliently to transform fear into courage in order to manifest a life you are crazy about. Allow fear to be your motivator. Because let's face it, when it comes to manifesting your dreams, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. Sharing is caring, so if you liked what you heard, pay it forward. Share this with a friend. And as always, happy manifesting.